Hey guys, what's up? So today I wanted to talk about the topic of clarity, gaining clarity. So I think it was sometime last year that I was at a seminar, and one of the things that they put on the screen was clarity equals power. And they really talked about that as being such an important piece in being able to move forward in accomplishing your goals and being able to see what situation you're in and making change. You have to be clear on where you are in order for you to be able to move past wherever you are, and whether it be a goal you're looking to achieve, whether it be a situation that you want to get out of. Like, you really need to get clear on where you are before you can really move. What happens with us is that when we're unclear as humans, it's like shutdown mode. You don't know where to go. You kind of are like, in limbo, in a fog, and with no clarity, there is no power. In order to move forward, you gotta really be able to own the space you're in order to create anything else. And so anyway, I thought about that because this has been something that's been really important for me. Any of my clients will tell you that's something that I talk about a lot, is let's get clear on where we are, what it is you're trying to do, and then move forward from there as to, how we're going to get there. And so I wanted to just leave you with about 3 steps that I think have helped me and have helped my clients be able to gain clarity and regain their power in order to manifest what they're looking to do in this world out there. And so the first thing is to really do a as is of what things really are. And honesty and authenticity is so important in this area. What do I mean by that? I mean that, really owning your shit, like owning what is going on, owning your, if it's your business, let's just take that as an example. Where are you in that business? Are you in the beginning stages, or have you been kind of, procrastinating on things? Where are you? What are the numbers? What are the action steps that that you should have been taking but you didn't take? Like, all of those things, like, own it. Own where you are. If you're in a relationship, own where you are in that relationship. If the relationship is at its breaking point, like, own that. This is where I am. Don't be in how you think it should be or what it could be. It's not that. It is where it is. Whatever it is, not where you think you could have been or where you wanted to be or whatever. Let's not be in the twilight zone here. Let's get real with where we are, what's really going on, and own that. Get clear on that. The second thing is, get clear on what are the steps. What do you know? Because the answers are always within us, right? What do you know that you should, or not should, but that you could be doing, or that need to get done for you to move out of this situation? What are the steps that you already know? Of course, as you're moving forward and you're doing things, other options will come up, and you'll get more of what you can do. But from where you stand, what are the steps out of this? What are the steps? And the third, and the most important step in gaining clarity is, what do you fear the most about those steps? Because that's where we lose the battle, right? And that's where, when you don't have clarity, you just shrink. And it's like, I just don't want to deal with this, right? Because that it's going to have you face some things that are maybe not going to feel so good. And so then it's like, I'll just deal with this another time. And so then you procrastinate. And all of it is because you hadn't gained clarity as to what is so. And so clarity equals power. And so it's very important that, number 1, you get clear on where you are. Number 2, you get clear on what it would take for you to get to where you want to go. And number 3, that you would really assess what are the things in those steps that really scare you, and then are those fears valid, and what's the worst that can happen. And if you can handle the worst that can happen, then it's go time, right? But nobody else can make that assessment for you. No one else can decide that for you. And so if you are in a place in your life as you're watching this, listening, and seeing that, you know what, I have been in limbo for a while. I have been stuck, and I don't, I'm kind of, I know what I want. I have these goals. I have this vision. I know what I want to create, but I'm not able to get myself into action. Chances are you are lacking clarity in what it is that you're looking to do. And the best thing to do before you can really manifest any of that is to get clear on what it is that it's going to take, and then move yourself into action. Because and listen, this is because I've been in this way too many times, right? I've experienced the fog. I've experienced the disempowered feeling when I know what I want. I know I have this vision. I know I have these goals, but then I can't, I can't move myself into action. Or if I do move myself into action, it's mad weak. It's like weak action, and I take a little bit and then I stop, and then it's like, dude, let's get back and have a coming to Jesus moment with self here, so that I can act in my power, so that when I come out there and I do what I'm doing, that it's landing and it's doing exactly what I wanted to do. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share this morning, is really clarity equals power. And these 3 steps have helped me. I've helped my clients, and hopefully they'll help you as well. All right, until next time.